Share the screen. All right. All right, welcome everyone. So today we're going to be talking about 365 days of marketing ideas. So if you can go ahead and mute yourselves, so that way we can kind of just get through this and yeah, get some good information without any interruptions. All right, so 365 days of marketing. So basically these are just ideas and we will email this to you. And part of Exit, as you know, you all know, is we're a big kind of idea sharing, think tanking company. So this is actually something that came from another company, another Exit company that we really like working with. We sent them some trainings, they send us some trainings. So you're going to see Exit Prestige Luxury. So we've kind of shared with them some ideas and whatnot. So this was something that we really liked that we wanted to bring to you. And we will send this presentation out to all of you. So you'll have it. So feel free to take any notes you want, but you'll be able to have this whole thing. It's a PDF. We'll just email it out afterwards. So 365 days of marketing ideas for daily growth. So this really breaks it down Monday to Sunday of 50 things you can do. And you don't have to do all 50, just, pick a couple here and there, but it's all about setting the proper expectations for yourself and keeping yourself accountable, because half of real estate, probably more than half of real estate, is all about prospecting, generating business, and just really having the conversations with people to generate some traffic, generate some ideas, generate some excitement on your business. So Monday activity, traffic generating activities. So it's really important to start off your week generating traffic because it sets the tone for the rest of your week. So you get in first thing Monday, you turn your computer on. You want to make sure that you're doing some things and you're scheduling time to generate activity. So you can read the little blurb about some of the stats on here and what they're looking at, but these are 50 things that you can do. And I've highlighted a couple things that I really like, out of these 50. So the first one actually, I think, is one of the best ones, because right now social media is huge with generating traffic and just getting your brand, getting your name, getting recognition out there. So schedule a week's worth of Facebook, and they use Buffer. There's a lot of other programs out there too. So do your research on which one works for you. But basically there's these apps out there that you can kind of set your posts to just post at certain times of days and whatnot. So you can just get that done with. So you're posting, as we talked about in our social media training, you want to be posting several times a week to keep everything relevant and keep your page active. So you can actually set up a schedule with these programs like Buffer that will do it for you. So you don't have to think about it. It's off your plate. But it's something that's really important to do. And with the Facebook posts, you can spend hours and hours and hours of posting and, doing all these things and replying to comments and linking. And so by the time that you're said and done, it's taken up most of your day. So it's really good if you can do something like that. Really important.
Rob, hold up. Buffer has a free version. It's limited, but you can still tie in a couple social media platforms. And Hootsuite, it's HOOT Suite. They also have a free version to do as well. So
perfect. So there's a couple of different items. And Colleen's our researcher. So if you have any questions on these type of programs, she's probably already looked into it and tried it herself. So definitely reach out to her and ask her if you have any questions about these kind of services, because she's a wealth of knowledge when it comes to that stuff. I'm going to jump down to number 7. As we talk about all the time, is getting involved with YouTube videos. That's the way of the future. So you can do the same thing with YouTube. I know JT has an active YouTube channel right now that he's posting a lot of videos on. It's widely important to do videos because people are going to get a true sense of who you are, what you're doing. So you can set all that up. And you can create the, quick YouTube videos explaining about anything really. Just do a quick video, and that way you can post it. You can set up to your Facebook posts and all that stuff. Get postcards and do every door direct mail. Bonnie's just done that. And so I'm excited to see what kind of return she gets. With every door direct, you want to make sure that it's a schedule though. So set it up to do it quarterly or whatnot, because really that's all about keeping top of mind in a specific area. There's 50 of them, and as I said, we're going to send this out for you. Hold on, excuse me. We'll send this out so you can review all 50 of the ideas. But this is for traffic generating, opportunities that, want to give you activity. All right, so the next one we're going to go down to. So those are 50 different ideas. Tuesday, so sphere conversion optimization. So this is really about working your sphere. So working the people that already know, like, and trust you, and getting them to engage with your real estate business. So this is the most important way, and this is the best way that you're going to be able to generate business, because these are already people that trust in you. These are already people that want to see you succeed. So these are things or customers that have already worked with you. So if you're setting up your Tuesday, so for your sphere, and the time blocking that you're putting out for your sphere work, this is some 50 ideas of things you can do. So the CRM, choosing a CRM is the simplest way to do this and be able to engage and activate your sphere, because you can send automatic emails, drip campaigns, newsletters, simple little touches like a text message or a phone call, or however, a little video message saying, hey, just thinking about you, wanted to say hi, those kind of things. So a CRM is really great because it kind of centralizes all that stuff for you. And then that way you can easily just push it out. Holiday postcards, it's a little bit late to do it in late November, but I'm a big fan of actually not doing the traditional cards, because everyone's getting cards around Christmas, everyone's getting cards around Thanksgiving. Send it out, the random times, like changing your clocks, like don't forget to change your clocks. Happy whatever. Just the oddball, Martin Luther King days, whatever it may be. Send it out. Send out the random holidays that no one's really getting something, because then you get in FaceTime with them. They're like, oh, I can't tell you how many times at Liberty Mutual I used to send out. I forget what holiday it was for, but I had like several of my clients call me and say, I've never received anything for this holiday. Thank you so much. Like, that was really great. I really enjoyed seeing it. And to me, it was nothing. It was just a program that you just click the button and it sent a postcard. And, but it really does make your clients feel good and make them feel like you're engaged. So, come up with some random holidays that you want to send stuff out to your base and to your personal market.
I recommend mapping out your whole year. Just do like January through December and just write down exactly what ahead of time, all in one thing, and then just send it out then, or whatever. Just have it all like available and ready, so then it's on top of mind and you don't have to keep thinking every month of what to do.
Yeah, that's a great point. All of this, the 365, we're going to go through day by day, but Colleen makes a great point. The better you can plan your year for all of this stuff, the more streamlined it's going to be, the less time you're going to have to deal with it, and you're not going to have to react, and it's already there, and the systems are set up, so you can kind of just follow it year after year. And it's just going to get you a stream of business that, is going to make you not have to go and, do as much prospecting and whatnot, because you're going to be able to work your base and the business is going to start coming to you directly. So you're always going to want to prospect. That's not something that you're ever going to want to give up, but it eventually will balance itself out where your base is now working for you. Your base of clients is working for you. So these are all things that you can do, and you can try to see if it's going to generate anything for you. So there's a 50 ideas to, get your sphere working for you, and take a look at any of those. Take a close contact out to lunch, throw a party for your inner clients. You can call it, the VIP party or whatever you want to do, make them feel special. These can include, mortgage brokers or people that are sending you business, or, someone that's referred you, clients that that's worked with you, friends that are going to be part of your dirty dozen, whatever it is. You can kind of do something along those lines for them. So just 50 different things that you can do. It also gives you a couple of scripts in here that are really good. So getting a review, these are huge. So ask your clients, ask your friends, anyone that's done business with you, or that can leave you a good review. It doesn't matter if they bought or sold from you yet, get a review. Just, if you work with them in a different industry and they can give you, a quick personal review of how you conduct yourself and how how you do business, ask them for it. And then that way you can post it on all these sites, because that's definitely a good way that's going to get you up. This is a cool one that, when you think about it, it kind of is like daunting, but it's really not. Just hand out 10 business cards. This doesn't mean you have to get into 10 different conversations. It's better if you do. But we had a contest when I was, in my professional training seminars at Liberty Mutual, that we had to hand out 10 business cards a day for 30 days, just to random people. It couldn't be people we knew. So if we were on the train, we just had to hand a business card out to some random person, or if we were walking around Boston or whatever it was. And it actually works. And, we got, out of probably the 50 business cards I handed out 1 week, I got about 4 clients. So, and about 10 opportunities to gain clients. So,
But also say hey, if you're ever looking to buy or sell, here's my card. Please let me know what I can do to help you out.
yeah, you can do that. But if you're not ready to do that, just hand out your card. And it's amazing how much return that you can actually get just from handing out your card and walking away. And then they're going to build the curiosity as to, oh, I wonder why they handed out my card. And if they're looking to buy or sell, then it was a sign from God. So it's crazy how it does work. But don't be afraid to hand out your card just randomly. Even if you get into a little conversation with someone in the grocery store, say, hey, here's my card. And like Colleen said, if you're ever interested in buying or selling real estate, please think of me. Give me a call.
Mm-hmm.
So that's about how to engage your base. So we'll go down here to Wednesday. So systems building. So here, this is really about thinking in the long term. So you want to think about your business 1 year out. Who's going to answer your phone calls? Who is the ones that are really going to keep your business running? Who's going to help you? And you want to build systems to be able to get you to the level where it's kind of the business is running itself and you're just managing it. So these are where you do your plans. So who are you wanting to contact on Facebook? These are the 50. This is a tough one to explain, but basically it's a system. So it's everything. So, your emails, how do you want to handle negative feedback? How do you want to handle positive feedback? How do you want to, what's it going to look like, in a year from now when you have 10 deals going on at a time? So you want to make sure you're thinking of the systems and processes, and these are 50 different things that, you can definitely try and working through them that may jog your memory of, hey, I need to think about this, I need to think about that. And you can start developing what your career is going to look like long term. So take a look at this one and definitely, just right here, tweak your 30-second pitch for new leads. That's your elevator speech. What are you telling people? What are you prepared to say when someone says, what do you do? Or how can you help me? Or how are you going to get them to engage with you? So this is all about planning. So Wednesday's your planning day. And these are 50 different things that can jog your kind of memory as to, what things, or not memory, but thought process as to what you want to build. Thursday, set up for online success. So you're always wanting to, people, the first thing they're going to do, if they don't already know you, is they're going to Google you, or they're going to go to Facebook and they're going to type in your name. They're going to look you up. They're going to see what you've done. So how can you go about setting yourself up for online success and making sure that your public image is exactly what you want it to say and exactly what your clients are going to want to see? So this is going to give you 50 things that you can do, 50 ways that you can optimize your social media to start working for you. Everything from Zillow profiles to Facebook pages. Again, videos are king. You want to make sure you're doing at least some videos, even if it's only once a month. Get something on there that people can watch and really get to know you. Especially today where, the face-to-face interactions can be limited. This is a good way to get in front of people. And these are all different sites. with social media, don't worry about getting to be an expert at all of them. If you want to try certain ones, go ahead and try it. But use a couple of the platforms, one or two of the platforms that you're really familiar with, that you really like using, and just stick with knowing those top to bottom. And then if you want to try the other ones, you can, but definitely become experts at one or two of the social media platforms. But you definitely don't have to do all of them. But these are 50 different ways that you can kind of set yourself up for success on social media and your kind of digital footprint. And again, for those that joined a little bit late, we'll send this out so you can have all 50 of them. But I just kind of wanted to go over Monday to Sunday. So Friday, online marketing. So now you're touching up everything that you just did. So your Zillow profile, if you want to adjust it, because Zillow and some of these realtor.coms and whatnot, if it's a stale profile and it doesn't change, then you're not going to, the Google crawlers aren't going to update, so you're not going to be the ones next up on the list. So it's just like anything with the internet now, the Google crawlers and the things that they're looking for and the megadata and all the, or metadata, whatever it's called, those are the ones that are going to keep you at the top of the list when people are searching for real estate in Vero Beach or, Sebastian or Port St. Lucie or wherever. So you want to make sure that you go into these and you update them. So every Friday, it's now on the schedule that you're going to go and you're going to update your Zillow profile. You're going to update your realtor.com. You're going to send out some presentations to new potential buyers or sellers or whatnot. And you want to make sure that you're sending those out. And these are 50, as I said, 50 ways of, kind of helping to refresh your online presence. So again, popular posts on social media. And I preface this with stay away from politics, stay away from religion. Don't get involved in those kind of comments, but if it's something that's, is getting a lot of traction and is interesting and is a good lighthearted conversation about something, definitely get involved with it, because people are going to look and they're going to interact and they're going to engage with you. So go back and forth on some comments with that and kind of, get involved there. Blogs are a great way to do it as well. If you have a blog on your page, putting an article, posting something there, and making sure that people are getting the information. That's a good way to keep your page and your sites active. So blogging is definitely a good thing. So 50 different things that are going to keep your pages and your social media branding, whatnot, fresh. All right. And always try to get, 38 here, track all texts, emails, calls in one CRM. Your whole goal of all of this should be data management. You want to try to get the information and build out your data. So, phone numbers, emails, addresses, because the more that you can build your database, the better long-term of a career you're going to have. So, it's going to be good up front, but also this is a way that even if someone's not ready to buy or sell right now, you might not connect with them again on social media. But if you can gather some way, an email or a phone number, now you're able to contact them in multiple different facets, and eventually they're going to get to you. Saturday, it's all about defining your brand. So what is your marketing trying to convey to your base? What are you trying to do? So maybe, look at your logo, look at your vanity codes, make sure that they're kind of really going along the lines with what you're trying to portray out there, because one thing you don't want is brand confusion. So what are you trying to say? Do you want to be, known as the realtor that gets everything done? So that'd be great. Is everything possible? Like Kim Possible. That's a vanity code. That is a brand that, you can definitely run with. Ours is Exit Right FL because we're Exit Right Florida. There's an Exit Right in Maryland. So that defines us.
Property Life.
Property Life is another one. It's another great one that Colleen has done. So these are all ones. What's your brand trying to say? What's your logo? What's your vanity code? You want to try to keep it consistent. So you want to continuously monitor and go through that to make sure that your brand is in line with what you want to do. Number one, get a professional headshot. So you definitely want to make sure that it's, your online presence. And because if you think about it, someone is entrusting you to sell hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of something for them. So they're going to want to see the professionalism. They're going to want to see that their realtor is going to get the job done for them. So if you can make that consistent brand, it starts with everything. It starts with a headshot. It starts with a strong bio. Put that on the website. Make sure that we get that all up to date, because it's really important and it's really going to help you, put yourself above. So if you get into a sales presentation and you're one of 3 realtors and you have a great bio, a great photo, we have great presentations because Exit, gives you the tools, technology, and training to do that part of it. But if you have all 3 things working for you and the other agent only has 2 or 1, you're getting that listing almost 100% of the time. So you want to make sure you're setting yourself up for success, and you want to make sure that you are putting yourself out there in the most professional manner possible. So Saturday is all about defining your brand and making sure every Saturday that it's still saying the same message you want it to say. Do you need to make any tweaks anywhere? Do you need to change? Do you need to, change if you've got a niche that you're trying to get after? You want to make sure that it's pointing to that. So you want to make sure that you're being consistent with your brand and making adjustments. So Saturday is a good time to kind of go over that and make sure you're blocking out time to do a couple of these things. And again, this isn't every Saturday, every Monday, every Tuesday type of deal with what you're doing. You want to block out time for all of this on these, on the days that you choose. And Sunday is establishing frequency and continuing education. So, I'm not one that's going to say that I agree that you should be working 7 days a week, but if you have some time on a Sunday, if you want to make sure that Sunday is your day off or you want to not work weekends, then what you just need to do is fill in Saturday and Sunday's activities on one of the other days and block off some extra time on one of those other days to get some of this stuff done. Because this is all crucially important, especially continuing education. This industry is so overwhelming with information and things you can do and tips and tricks and whatnot that there's just so much out there that you can always be learning something new and what's going on with the market or what's going on with real estate or just, a new technology that's out there that you want to try. So these are 50 things that you can look at, to kind of get your mind going as far as education and some places to go look. Want more referrals, check out Tyler Smith's blog. So I don't know who Tyler Smith is, but there's also Buffini. There's also a lot of different other things that you can look at. And there's some really good information that you can start doing some research on if you're interested. So these are 50 things that are there. And we're going to, as I said, we're going to send this out to everyone. So, don't worry about, writing down all 50 right now. We'll put this out pretty much right after the meeting. So you guys are good to go. But now I want to open it up to any questions. Colleen, do you have anything to add on? We just jammed a lot of information in the last 24 minutes. So
I say try a few, definitely on each category, just try a few and see what you like and kind of stick with it and see what works and see what doesn't. Obviously things work for some people and things work for other people, but definitely I say to try as many different things that you're doing is going to bring success. So
yeah, and that's the whole part about this thing. So I'm just doing math real quick. So that is 350 different ways of doing something marketing wise. So there should be a list of at least 10 to 12 things on that 350 that you can try out that's going to net your results. So as Colleen said, don't be afraid to try everything. And if there's something on that list that scares you, that's the one you should try. Because what that's going to do is that's going to open up your world to a lot of opportunities that you don't think you could ever have. And that's something that I actually learned from Colleen with this whole cold calling thing that she makes us do all the time. So, so, I can honestly say that cold calling, scares a lot of people, but it's already worked for our company. It's taken us to a new level, both on the recruiting aspect and also on the sales aspect. So, if there's something on here that scares you, try it. Those are the ones, if you're going to do the things that are just comfortable, then you're just going to be, you're going to have the average agent life. If you want to excel and you want to be great and you want to make, copious amounts of money and do all the things that you want to do and achieve in this industry, then you're going to have to get outside your comfort zone and you're going to have to do some stuff that scares you, because that's really going to be where you're going to excel and start getting stuff.
Bonnie.
Hi, Bonnie.
Hi. Do you prefer one contact management source over another? Because I don't have one, and as I get closer to retirement, I need to start doing this stuff. So, do you have one over the other?
So we've done a bunch of research on it, and Colleen probably more. So there's several different styles. If you're looking just for a general content manager, stores names, numbers, you can do a drip campaign, send mass emails and whatnot. I really like Lion's Desk. I think it's really cheap. I know JT uses Realty Juggler, which is also a really good, simple management system that has a lot of really good interactive. If you're looking for something a little bit more robust, that integrates a website and lead management and those kind of things.
Yeah.
There's Boomtown. There's what's the other one? Like
Wise Agent.
Yeah, Wise Agent, Commission Inc.
Did you say Wise Agent?
Yeah, that's more curtailed to real estate too.
Okay.
So there's a ton of them out there. But once you get to the boom towns and whatnot, I mean, you're looking at, over $1,000 a month because of all the things that it offers.
Forget that for now.
So that's why I like Lion's Desk, Wise Agent. I'm not sure what Wise Agent's cost is, but Lion's Desk, they have a package for like $25 a month.
JT's been using Realty Juggler for how many years, JT?
150 was it?
So he really likes Realty Juggler.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay.
It's cheap. It's $179 a year.
Did you say $79 a year?
179.
179. Okay.
Yeah, I happened to get in when it was 99, so my father in, but still for 179, that's.
Oh no, that's good.
Yeah,
definitely.
it's really good.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
So yeah, so there's a bunch of them out there. If you come across one, reach out to Colleen or myself, because we've definitely done a lot of research, because this is a hot question that a lot of realtors ask. And the unfortunate thing is the only one that's good is the one you can use. So, you got to look at what you want it to do for you. And those are the questions you have to ask. So what do you want it to do for you? How much is your budget, and, those kind of things. So that way that we can then guide you as to which one's probably best for you.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure.
All right. Is there any other questions that anyone has? All right.
Sorry
Sorry.
to interrupt.
Oh, you
Are
good?
you guys reachable, preferably in the morning or the afternoon? For
Whenever you want to call.
as the day, as the days go by and something comes up, is there any way I can just reach out to you?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can call us anytime. So, I mean, I'm very good at saying, hey, listen, this isn't a good time. Let me give you a call back. But if you've got something that you need to talk about, give me a call. Give Colleen a call. JT as well. We're all happy, for administrative stuff. So, yeah, I mean, start with me and then work your way down the list. But I generally answer my phone pretty much any time of day. So,
Alrighty, thanks.
so yeah, there's no set time that you guys call.
Yeah.
We'll definitely have a conversation with you in the right way.
Me too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, don't be shy. That's what we're here for. All right, well, if you guys need anything, you know where to reach me. We will send this out. So you guys have it, and hopefully you guys can put it into play and get some results for it from your efforts. So have a great week. Happy New Year, and we will catch up with you guys probably the rest of the year.
Bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Um, never know how to exit this thing.